Hi, this is Garrett with Quitting Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new Quadeca mixtape, Scrapyard. Singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, and YouTuber Quadeca has returned with a brand new mixtape. This project came about after releasing the Scrapyard EP trilogy near the end of last year. The Scrapyard mixtape contains all of those tracks plus 7 brand new songs, and going into this project, I knew I would like it. It's not just because the trilogy of EPs was great, but because his last album, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, is also great. So quell your surprise when I say this new Quadeca mixtape is, once again, great. I love Quadeca's approach to production. Sonically, it sounds a lot like I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, but with a slightly rougher edge. There's more use of organic instruments like electric guitars and strings in the mix of the very glitchy and cacophonous electronics. As a result, you get this perfect balance of chaotic and beautiful all throughout the album. This juxtaposition makes tracks like Pretty Privilege, Easier, and You Don't Know Me Like That so sweet on the ears. Plus, there are some really cool production choices and effects all throughout the project. The heavy distortion on the vocals and DUSTCUTTER are so strange, but it really adds to the overall despondent atmosphere. It sounds like Quadeca is singing through a metal funnel, and I love it. The guitar melody on CARTE mixes perfectly with the ghostly synths that play throughout the track, and the break-ins feature is just mwah, so good. On top of that, there are some bangers here, like Way Too Many Friends, whose laid-back, piano-led beat gives the track a hazy vibe that I love. Then there's Guess Who, which is easily the hardest, most aggressive track on the album. It's great stuff. However, the true highlight of this tape comes from its last 3 tracks, all of which are absolutely stunning. I don't even want to spoil them, but they are all gorgeous and they are 3 of Quadeca's best songs to date. I will say that some of my nitpicks of I Didn't Mean to Haunt You do carry over to this project. While I love the sound of this tape as a whole, I do think there are a few tracks where Quadeca's production comes off a little too busy and jumbled. I think simplifying things on songs like Even If I Tried and Being Yourself would have made them better. Then there's the track I Make It Look Effortless, which is the only song on this tape that I would call unfinished. It's barely over a minute long, and while I like the beat, I think Quadeca could have done more with it. Speaking of Quadeca, I think his vocals can be pretty hit or miss throughout the project. I don't think he's a bad rapper or singer, but he's not always on key and his rapping can be a bit marble-mouthed. It sounds a little amateurish, but then again, that is part of his charm, so what do I know? Overall, Scrapyard is everything I was hoping it would be and more. Quadeca is continuing his winning streak by giving us some of the most creatively produced music of the year, and I highly recommend it. I cannot wait to see what he does next, and this is further proof that he's not just some YouTube rapper. He is a true blue artist and a great one at that. 8 out of 10.